It did this on the Blaze Blue stream I did a while back as well, but the PS3 doesn't take to it doesn't take switching between the PS3 menu and a game particularly well. So yeah, hopefully this is the only time that has to happen. Other than me switching sources later on, because I'll be moving on to the Mega Man 11 demo. That's on the Switch. Alright, so let's just make sure my thing is still going. Checking the Twitch app on my phone. Okay, cool. I'm live. Alright. So, because this will be a separate archive, I guess, than the previous stream, I'm just going to act as if it's the beginning of the stream. Yeah, so I'll be playing through a lot of games in my backlog for my next few streams for quite a while, actually. Sonic Generations is one I bought pretty recently, and it was pretty cheap too, new for only 20 bucks at Movie Trading Company. And other than a few levels, God knows how far back it was. I have played this game before, just not in a very, very long time. And it was only a few levels. I think it was in the middle of the game. It might have been Crisis City or something. But yeah, let's go to options, make sure everything's on. Subtitles, yes, in case we end up riffing over the cutscenes. Brightness is fine. Control tutorial. Nah. Actually, yeah, sure. Because, aside from Sonic Generations, no, Sonic Unleashed, I don't have much experience with the boost formula of Sonic games. Alright, let's confirm all that. I like how they use Sonic Heroes music for the options. Alright, let's start a new game. You take damage when you have no rings left, you lose life. I've only been playing Sonic my whole life, Mochow. It's not like I don't know this. Alright, we are playing the PS3 version, so it's locked at 30 frames per second. That shouldn't be too much of an issue, though. Alright, so we're beginning in Green Hill Zone. I may have played this level a long while ago, but I can't remember. At least this version. And I am playing from the Elgato preview window, so there may be some slight delay in my controls. But so far, so good. Alright. Hold on. I'm going to full screen this. Oopsie. I think I felt some slight delay there in my jump. Yeah, I definitely felt it there. Yeah. Maybe full screening it's not so much a good idea for right now. Hello, Laura Bailey. Current voice of Omochao. Eternally grateful that the spike glitch present in the original release of Sonic 1 is nowhere to be seen here. They weren't that nostalgic. Spin dash on its own button. And a 2D Sonic level. That's odd for me. I'm used to just holding down and pushing the jump button. I might test that, see if that works when I'm on free and not the solid ground. Alright. Let's try that. Yeah, of course it still works. I'm glad they kept that. They kept the ability to roll in the middle of movement too, so that's good to see. Oops. I thought that would be a bottomless pit. I'm glad it wasn't. So though this game is locked to 30 frames, at least on the console versions, it's a much smoother 30 frames so far than Sonic Unleashed was. And that's even playing the PS3 version, which had 60 frame per second compatibility or capability in certain sections. Ah. I'm a little upset I didn't S-rank that, but it's my first time playing, so I guess an A is pretty good. Yeah, Sonic's just minding his own business, and suddenly I know the story of this game, obviously. Like, I've seen it in action plenty of times, but this is my first time actually, getting to experience the full package for myself. Yeah, that thing we just saw is the Time Eater.
He'll be here any second.
Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something? Surprise! Aw, you guys.
Only like 2 or 3 games in, and Roger Craig Smith.
It's kind of
I'm still sort of mixed on him, at least compared to Ryan Drummond and Jason Griffith. But I feel like he does a good job in this game, at least from what I remember. He's coming into the role, you know.
Like it. I love it.
Still not my favorite Sonic voice actor, but he gets the job done, especially in Sonic Boom. And I feel like he's got some great moments.
Sonic, what's that? What's it doing?
Why you gotta spoil Sonic's birthday like that? Which they never explicitly say how old he's turning. I just remember in the Sonic Heroes manual it was stated he was 15, so that would make him 16, I guess, in this game.
Help us!
Yeah, they start out with a bang, even though some people would say this story isn't too special, especially considering all the missed potential. Because Big the Cat's new voice actor, Kyle A. Bear, he's gone on record saying he recorded lines for this game, but Big doesn't appear in the game at all. So yeah, there was definitely some scrapped content. And with how this game pulls so much from Sonic history, I'm honestly surprised that they haven't done too much in the way of DLC, other than the Casino Night stuff, which is not available anymore on this version, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. I know for sure it's on the Steam version. Alright, let's begin our first modern level. This is just going into my personal background with Sonic. My first 3D Sonic game, and my first Sonic game in general, was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube. And my first 2D Sonic was Sonic Advance 3, Game Boy Advance. So, I am more used to modern 3D Sonic, at least the adventure style. Though I did play Unleashed and enjoy it. Speaking of Unleashed, it is so great to have the jump and homing attack on the same button again. That was hard for me to get used to a little bit in Sonic Unleashed, having them on different buttons. Yeah, this is flowing pretty well so far. I do also own Sonic Colors, though I'm only at the second zone currently. or second world. Last time I played it was in July, during a vacation. For a moment there, given the pose, I thought there would be a QuickTime event, because I'm used to that stuff from Sonic Unleashed. Guess not, though. And you can simply switch rails with the pushing left to right on the analog stick. It's not letting me boost on this rail. That's something you could do in Unleashed, but maybe it's just because that rail was scripted. And I just did a trick unintentionally. So I know you can do that in this game. I just couldn't figure out how. Oh. There's my Sonic Unleashed instincts. I'm pushing the square button. There we go. I hope the game audio isn't too quiet. Because I've done that before. And also the opposite, where the game audio is too loud. I'm editing one of my friend Matt's LPs that I guested in. We did Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut on the GameCube. And at least for Sonic's playthrough, the audio is really loud, even when I lower the decibels in my editing software. So I had to boost the commentary a little bit. Not to a severe degree, though. There we go. Alright. I don't know if I got an S rank on that, but I did better than I did in the classic stage. Yes! Perfect bonus. Nice. It's good to see I haven't lost my touch yet with 3D Sonic. Bright Star. So I plan to play Sonic Generations till maybe at least 155, because it's 121 right now, and and I don't know how long the Mega Man 11 demo is going to be, so I want to give that plenty of time. Just at least 30-35 minutes just to be safe.
I thought it was dead, floating without a body in a black limbo. Ooh, I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
He's like, yeah, I don't care.
Is it me?
You're not. It's not like you're my best friend or anything.
Familiar.
Not to me. This place looks like something sucked all the life and color. Oh, strange.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park.
Secret Rings is canon.
Hey, Sonic, I saw something over there in the distance.
As polarizing as that game's controls may be, it's good to see it get referenced in this game because it had some good aspects to it. Few and far between. Then again, I've got to play that
You already left.
again. Now these backlog streams, they're not necessarily just for games that I haven't touched at all. They're also for games that I want to continue in that I may have just barely started in, as well as games that I haven't played in literal years. Secret Rings may just happen in the future. Who knows? I haven't included it in my schedule, but I think it'd be fun for all the wrong reasons. Green Hill restored. All right. Do we have missions available yet? I don't think we do. Maybe we do, though. Might not be till we beat Sky Sanctuary. Yeah, it feels like there's supposed to be stuff up here, but there isn't. Alright, circle in the air is stomping. That's good to know. Yep. So, you can play these in either order. Also, the one you beat second will slightly change the cutscene. It'll alter the cutscene of you saving that friend who was trapped. So they'll say something different depending on the Sonic that saved him. Press square multiple times to launch a faster spin dash. Like that wasn't obvious. You can attack enemies during a spin jump. Omo Chow always being, always just pointing out the painfully obvious. Also, it's good to know that I can use the D-pad in the 2D stages at least. That'd be weird to use it in 3D, but I may as well try it for the next 3D stage I enter. Yeah, chemical plant. This is almost like Sonic's Wily 2. Not well, actually, I'd say Wily 2's music is more well known than the stage itself, or the stages it appears in. But Chemical Plant is so damn iconic. The music's only part of it. I mean, why else would they bring it back for both Mania and Forces other than just laziness? I'm not calling Mania a bad game. In fact, from what I've seen of Forces, it just, I don't know. The aesthetics don't really impress me. Alright. That can be kind of a tight jump if you don't know the timing. It's weird, those red platforms, at least for me, they almost look see-through. So you don't expect to be able to stand on them. You know, I never thought about it. This is just going back to the whole signal issue earlier with the PS3 and the Elgato. Maybe it's the splitter screwing up. Because what I'm using to stream is the Elgato HD60S, which only takes HDMI input. And as some of you may know, the PS3 has hardcore HDCP protection, meaning it can't be detected by a capture device because they don't want you recording Netflix or YouTube or Hulu or stuff like that. So it's their way of protecting copyright, essentially. And one way to get around that, at least for recording games purposes, if you want it recorded in HDMI, is to use a splitter. And that's what I'm using. I'm using an Extreme. I forget the exact name of it, but I'm looking at the logo right now and it just says Extreme with just an X. But yeah, that's how you record with an Elgato HD60, HD60S, or just any HD capture card. If I didn't do this, I would have to whip out the standard. I would have to do one of two things. Either whip out the standard Elgato, which has latency like a son of a bitch, and that means I would have to stream an OBS instead of mic delay, and that's just not fun at all. But it's the only way I can record from component sources right now, so that's something. If I wanted to use it for post-commentary stuff. Alternatively, I could record from composite, but again, that delay. Or I could do what I did for my birthday stream back in July. Get out the Roxio, easy VHS to DVD 3 Plus. I may have mixed up the Plus and 3, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I could record from that. And while that's AV and S video only, there's no delay, at least in the OBS preview window. And I can split it to a TV with Y splitters. Oh, man. What's the drift button? Is it the shoulder buttons, or... But yeah, that's enough technical jargon. Ugh. Getting Sonic Rush vibes. 2D sections. Also Sonic Colors, too. Which that's also on my schedule of games to stream. In the near future. Well, actually, not in the near future, because I have a lot of PS3 stuff to get through first. Because the only... Well, there's my instincts kicking again. The only consoles I brought to my dorm are the PS3, the Switch, I don't care about the Red Ring, and also this thing called the Retro Duo. It's essentially one of those clone consoles. It can play both Super Nintendo and original NES. So I have a few games planned for that. Also, depending on what else I buy, more will be coming in the future. But yeah, maybe once I'm out of college or once the next semester starts, I can switch consoles, like bring some more from my home, like the GameCube, maybe get to Metroid Prime. That's one I'm particularly excited for, despite the Chozo artifact hunting. Oh, there it is again. I need to remember the jump and homing attack are on the same buttons this time. Oh, that's right, you don't have a spin dash as Modern Sonic. Which, that's kind of a bummer. I don't know if I already screwed up my chance for an S rank on this level or not. Oh, frick. Can't really hear the music all too well. Hopefully that doesn't mean much for the viewers, but from what I am hearing, I'm liking this remix. Oh, frig! There's my instincts kicking in again. I see the homing attack reticle, I immediately think square button. Nice. I don't know what that is outside, if you can hear that. Hopefully my headset isn't picking it up. Alright. Dang it. Not even an A rank. It's whatever, I can go back and redo these in my own time.
Sonic!
What are they doing out there?
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
Oh yeah. Anyone who's played Sonic 2 as a kid knows that. When I had Sonic Mega Collection, I couldn't pass Chemical Plant Act 2 for the longest time because there's that section where you're climbing the blocks underwater. And I guess younger me didn't have the skill to pass through it, but now I can like it's nothing else. Or like nothing else. One of my favorite things to do when I'm bored on a plane flight is, if I have my iPad with me, I still have the iOS version of Sonic 2 downloaded to it, and I'll see how fast I can get through it.
You saved me, Sonic. I was afraid I'd never be able to flirt with you again.
I think our line for classic Sonic saving her might be a little better. It's like, you look younger every day. What's your secret? And then he's like, what? I like how weirded out he gets. Chemical plant restored. Why is it all caps? Alright. At least in the hub world, the D-pad works for moving modern Sonic around. Good to know. Alright, let's start with Classic Sonic for Sky Sanctuary. Which people joke that this place is too, I think it's either too yellow or not yellow enough. I can't remember. We'll find out when we come in here. Alright. Yeah, it's probably that it's not yellow enough, but I personally don't care. So long as the level's fun. So I gotta say, I'm enjoying Sonic Generations so far. Modern Sonic especially. I haven't played Classic Sonic in a long while. Like any of the Genesis games. Well, actually, Sonic 1 a little bit, because it was on this 6-pack I got for the Genesis. Or it may also be the fact that Classic Sonic and Generations, he is not one-to-one like the Genesis games. Not just in control, but also abilities, because I think after the game ends, we unlock the homing attack for him. That'll be neat. See what tricks I can use to get through the levels a little faster, you know? Because that's what Sonic's about. In addition to the exploration. Ah. Oh my god. His jump feels a little short, honestly. From what I've heard, though, Forces is pretty bad, so... At least for classic Sonic control. That's like one of the things people criticize the most about that game. So, not really looking forward to that, but... Seeing as how I don't have a PS4 right now, that won't be for a long while. I used to have a PS4, but now it belongs to my stepdad, so... That's just something to save up for when I have the money. Probably after I save up for a new gaming PC. Which even that, I can slow down a bit on, because now that my Dell laptop's working again, it's the reason I can even use all this new tech. Especially considering a PS4 is cheaper than all the parts I need for my PC combined. Those things remind me of the spinning tops from Marble Garden Zone. That's probably what they were paying homage to. Da-da. Really liking the music here. Ah, missed the checkpoint. Thought I could make it just narrowly, but nah. Ah. It's also this delay. When I get a TV in here, or when I order a new power cord for the... Sorry. When my new power cord for my small TV gets here, that's what I'll use to play the games off of, because it's handy to have the preview window, but not the best thing in the world. I may also just be out of it, who knows. Alright. Slow down a bit. Let's make sure I'm actually high enough this time. Why aren't you going up? Why aren't you going up? Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Much better. Also, I am playing with the DualShock 4 because that's what they let you do that on the PS3. You can I don't think the menu works though. Unless it's connected via Bluetooth. I have a wired connection right now, just for convenience. And I also have my DualShock 2 connected for the sake of getting back to the menu should something go wrong. B rank. Not too important. At least for a stream's sake. Alright. So, we're going to play through Modern Sky Sanctuary next. Some missions after that. Maybe the Metal Sonic race. I don't know, because it's 140. Whatever we can get done in 15 minutes, we'll get done. Oops. Alright. Sky Sanctuary Act 2. Alright, let's try the D-pad movement in 3D. It works. Alright. I'm sticking to the analog stick, though. I prefer analog sticks for 3D platformers unless I have no choice. See Crash 1, whenever I get to stream in that. Which, me buying that, at least on the... It might be on the PlayStation Network. If it's cheaper than the physical version, definitely. Because I've seen the physical version go for like $40. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Crash 1, at least when you're playing the original and not the Insane Trilogy version, is digital only. So, we'll see about that. There's another game I bought recently. Is the disc version of Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. And I already have Warped on the PSN, so that'll be good. Make it a trilogy series of streams. And then, I don't know. May save the Insane version for the eventual LPs with Matt and Austin. We'll each be tackling different games. I need to focus. I was trying to see if you could do tricks in 3D. Or 2D, my bad. Which doesn't look like it. Oh, whoa. That could have been bad. Oops. Oops. Glad there was ground here. Ah. going slow in my Sonic game? No. Secret path. Good to see the quick step returns. I know it. I used it earlier, but that was a good time to comment on it because it was on screen. Part of me kind of misses the double jump from Colors. And as far as I know, they don't bring that back till I think Lost World has it, and I forgot if Forces has it or not. I guess we'll find out later. Long time from now. Ah, shoot. Should probably take some of these later levels slow. Or slower. Sweet. Is it an S? Nope. Perfect clear, but no S. Perhaps if I hadn't died, maybe. Right, we freed old Knucklehead.
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed it. It's good to have my sanctuary back.
Not that I needed it. But Knuckles, this technically isn't your sanctuary. It's just a replica, because we're in Sonic's head, apparently. All right, now those missions have opened up. So we've got to clear a certain amount of them. At least I'm pretty sure. Plus, I believe the Metal Sonic race is mandatory because he has a Chaos Emerald. What is this one? Reach the goal in time with only one ring. Sure. This reminds me of missions in Secret Rings and Black Knight, I think it was, where you had to finish the race with, or not the race, the level with only one ring, or 0 rings. It sounds more like Secret Rings, honestly, than Black Knight. Thinking back to Night Palace. Oof. What song are they playing here? Just the normal Chemical Plant music? Because I know some of these play remixes of other songs that are completely unrelated. Or may be related, because I know Supersonic Racing is one of them, and it plays during a racing mission. I believe with Knuckles. Which we might play that one too. I believe the requirement may be 1 mission from each zone. So we're going to have to play 1 from Chemical Plant, 1 from Green Hill, oops, and 1 from Sky Sanctuary. Yes, of course I'm going to try again. I got too caught up in my explanation.
Looks like there's only one ring here. You'll have to take good care of it and avoid taking any damage.
Oops. Oops. Ugh. Same place, too. Alright. Is this the end? Oh, no, it's not. We have an awfully long time limit, I just noticed. I can hear the goal ring. I don't know why they gave you so much time. But I guess better than it being super duper strict. Cool. Bonus bell has been added to the Challenge Act gate. Ring the bell to make a note appear and grab it to add new pieces of artwork or game music to the collection room. Well, of course. Oh, is that just a music piece 20? Oh, wait. You got artwork 41. Maybe it's randomized. Ugh. Trying to get up here. There we go. This is for Classic Sonic. Face off against Sonic's double and be him. Oh no, it's not for Classic Sonic. Boss Gate Key. 3 boss gate keys to unlock the boss gate and challenge the boss. Alright. I think for now, though, since it's 152, we're going to challenge Metal Sonic for this Chaos Emerald here. Face me if you wish to add the Chaos Emerald. Alright. It's a rival battle. The only one Classic Sonic gets. Because later on, we fight Shadow and Silver, but both as Modern Sonic. Alright. So we'll fight Metal Sonic here, and then we'll switch to the Mega Man 11 demo. This shouldn't be too difficult. So does this mean the bad future of Stardust Speedway is canon? Because it looks an awful lot like it. It's also playing the Bad Future music. Bad Future Japanese music, I should specify. Because the American and Japanese versions of Sonic CD have a different soundtrack, as most of you may already know. Oh! There we go. I was going to also mention that the American version of Stardust Speedway Bad Future does also get a remix in this game. You got to unlock it as far as I know, though. Which, for my money, I think both versions are great. Oh, I didn't see what Omochao said there.
Now's your chance. Go get him.
I think that did it. Yep. 4 hits and he's gone. Much easier than the Sonic CD race, I may add. S rank, nice. We made him scrap metal indeed. We'll take that Chaos Emerald. Awesome. Legend says collecting all 7 will cause a mysterious power to emerge. Still find it funny that they try to hide what that is. But I guess somebody who hasn't played Sonic Generations before would be curious, you know. Alright. So that has been this session of Sonic Generations. On the next stream, I'll be back to playing it, but I'm not ending the stream just yet. Because, as I said before, we've got one more game to play. So I don't know if this will end the stream, though. On OBS it wouldn't, because it was just switching the chords around, but I'm still not quite sure. The Elgato software is very dependent on there being an input for the capture card. So here goes nothing. I'm just going to disconnect the HDMI, and hopefully the stream doesn't stop.